Hey everyone, Alexander back at you with another video. Today we're looking at two cameras, the Canon C400, which we're filming on right now, versus the Sony FX6, the camera body that almost made me switch from Canon to Sony. Today, this is a non-technical review looking at the creative footages we can get side by side from these two cameras. Check it out. Have it, the Sony obviously holding its ground against the C400. The C400, we both agree, was a lot sharper, more crisp than the FX6. However, where the deficiencies lie in this review is my inabilities to color. He was using DaVinci Resolve, I'm using Final Cut Pro. Again, another disadvantage to the C400 footage. And another disadvantage was I failed to get footage during golden hour. He has some really nice, flashy, very saturated shots. During that time, I was doing a side-by-side comparison of the R5 and the R5 Mark II during golden hour and failed to get that footage on the C400. We did some technical reviews as well. We looked at autofocus, dynamic range, and low light capabilities. The C400 had a slight edge over the Sony in autofocus and in dynamic range, but I haven't done a deep, thorough analysis on that. I'm still waiting for Sebastian to come over to talk that. And in terms of low light capabilities, I think that both cameras held their ground on that regard. The ISO 12800 base on the C400 is not an ideal base, not something I would typically use. I'd probably only use it in those must-have shots, such as a bridal exit, like a sparkler exit at night, late at night, where we have to get the footage. But anywhere else in a controlled environment, in a studio environment, I'm not gonna worry about that base level. I only mention these two cameras because the C400 is gonna utilize the same exact sensor as the C80, which will be coming out soon. And that C80 is going to have the form factor of the C70, but the price point of the FX6. So essentially, if you're looking at upgrading from a mirrorless or you're looking at upgrading to a cinema body styled camera, you have a lot of options from Sony and Canon. But for $5,500, you get a lot that once wasn't offered to cinematographers just even 5 years ago. You're getting things like autofocus, you're getting CF Express card ports, you're getting SDI, you're getting touchscreen. A lot of cool things are coming to camera packages that respectively don't cost that much money for what you used to pay. Okay, that's been a very basic review of this camera, of the two cameras, and the options you have as DPs, as creatives, as cinematographers. I'm sorry for the noise, my cat's making a mess right now. But stay tuned, a lot more videos like this coming in the future. I've learned so much from you all just from doing this series on my channel with the C400. I knew there was gonna be a learning curve involved with the C400, and you can see some of my mistakes that I've made and how I've corrected those mistakes in the previous videos that I've made. But I've got a lot more to learn and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to interacting with all of you. So please leave a comment down below, tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, what I could do better, where I messed up on, or what I did right. And yeah, I'll make sure to talk more cameras in the future. We got the C400, we got the Sony FX6, hopefully the C80 at some point, R5, R5 Mark II, the DJI drones, all the above. I love the cameras, so we're gonna talk all of that in future videos, so stay tuned. I'll catch you next time.